Welcome back guys, Ben here, and today we are checking out a game called Frosthaven. From the creative mind of Isaac Childres, the highly acclaimed board game moves to the digital realm in the video game adaptation of Frosthaven. Dark fantasy tactical RPG features deep mechanics and challenging yet satisfying gameplay, both in single player and co-op online multiplayer. So the dev was kind enough to provide me with a key to check this out. It's Snapshot Games and the publisher is Arc Games, and this one looks really interesting. I haven't played the board game of this, and this is like an adaptation into the digital kind of game version of that you can play online. I'm going to check it out. I think of it like D&D or something like that, I guess. There's like rules and stuff that are in the board game that they've then transcribed and put into this game. I don't know if there's another game called Gloomhaven, and I don't know if that's like the same thing, but that's similar, and that's been one that I've been meaning to check out for a while. But I stumbled across this one. Looks pretty interesting. So we're gonna check it out and see what it's like. See what the first opening 45 minutes to an hour is like. So sit back, relax, like, comment, subscribe. Let's check out Frosthaven. So we can do multiplayer, but we are gonna just do campaign. It is an early access as well. It came out on the 31st of July, and it's £33.50, which I would put it that is quite high for a game. It does also have a bundle with Gloomhaven actually, so I assume there is some kind of similar kind of crossover there, but it is unknown currently on Steam Deck. It does have cloud saves, achievements. It doesn't have control support. Well, it doesn't say it has control support, but I'm pretty sure I saw on the options. Let me just go back. Does it have controller support? No. So that might be like what's holding it back, that you need a bit of custom stuff there. But we are going to do a new campaign, and we're going to go straight into main campaign. Gonna regret that. Should probably do the tutorial, but let's check it out, see how we get on. So we can choose story, standard, veteran, hard, brutal, unfair. So you can really choose your difficulties here. I think we're going to go for to begin with. It kind of says what you'll get. Like monsters, hazards, and gold will be one level lower. No modifiers. I think we'll just do standard. Balance challenge with room to breathe. Let's see what it's like. And I don't know. Do I just call this like, I don't know, the rogues? Something like that. Let's check it out. I don't really know what to expect with this one, to be fair. The screenshots looks really good. It looks like it's like turn-based combat. But we've got to create some heroes. So we're going to have a little character creator section right now. So we've got some classes. We've got Banner Spear, Bone Shaper, the Drifter, the Death Walker, Blink Blade, and the Geminate. Cool, like, class names. I have no idea what these do. They've kind of got like melee, ranged mobility, control defense. I might have a Geminate. They look pretty cool. You can shoot like, okay, they've got preset traits, 8 health. They have ability cards. Don't know what a lot of these do. They have a biography, personal quest, so we can continue. You can select a name. Just because they've got like 2 faces, I'm just gonna like do a little play on words of the duality. Personal quest for your hero. This quest will represent your hero's reason for coming to Frosthaven. Once they complete it, the hero will retire. Both of those seem quite easy to gather. Okay. And we can... Oh, we have some starting gold, so we can like buy some stuff for them to begin with. That's pretty cool. So we could give them poison dagger and some leather armor. Okay, so we create that one. And we could have... Oh, they do have like complexity levels. Okay, yeah, I picked the most complex character. Should we do a drifter next? Not very good at control, but kind of good at everything else. There's 10 health. They also have some stuff. Okay. We're gonna call him Ewok because he looks like a giant angry Ewok. Complete 5 different quests that require boat, climbing gear, or sled. Kill 2 Algrox guards, 2 lurker, and 2 rebel. Okay, let's do that one. That's his life goal, apparently. He has 30 gold as well, but he has different items. So we can give him Amulet of Life. Seems pretty decent. When your attacks before drawing an attack modifier, the attack gains disadvantage of the attack. Okay. Let's do add 1 poison. Gain 1 defense. I might go for poison dagger as well on that one. We'll go for a bit of a poison build. Can't have duplicates, so we could go with the banner spear. And I don't know. What's don't know why Joan of Arc popped into my head. Just gonna go with that. don't judge these names. Complete 5 different. Oh, so they've got the same one there. And 3 head items, 3 body, 3 feet, 3 hand, 2 hand, and 4 small. Okay, fine. They're just a hoarder. Oh, so you are like sharing them though. You can only have 2 of these. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know what any of that means with the circle of elements. I will do boots of speed. And that actually uses up all the gold in one go. And we can have a 4th one. Why not? Bone shape looks cool. That one's very like, yeah, let's not do that. Let's do this one. One that's a bit more defense orientated. Doesn't have as much health. The Bone Shaper. I don't know. Death Spark. I don't know. Investigate the mysteries of the abandoned Aether Outpost. Maybe Circle of Elements. I don't know if that works. Let's do that one. Create. Unspent gold will be lost once the hero is created. Oh. Yes, that's fine. Cool. Let's start. Okay, so choose a battle goal for each hero. If the quest is completed successfully, each hero will gain perk marks. Save the northernmost outpost of the Empire. We got Algox guards here. We're gonna get these potential items. It's a never end. Oh, so you kind of pick like dares or bets, I guess. One ability target an ally before your first rest and in between each of your rests. Never use your lowest initiative played card as your initiative card. Don't know what a lot of this means. Take 1 long rest during the quest. Perform 2 actions with lost icons. Have 5 or more total cards in your hand. Okay, let's do that one. Kill the last enemy to die in the quest. Be targeted by attacks from 3 or more enemies in the same round. To closer. And then kill 5 more monsters during the quest. Get 2 or more loot bags by performing a loot ability while adjacent to 1 or more enemies. We could do that one. Pickpocket. Okay.
The sounds greet you first.
Voice acted.
Muffled metallic pangs. A voice howling. It's difficult to make anything out with the wind rushing past your ears, but you'd know that tune anywhere. There's a fight up ahead. But a fight means people, and if there are people, then the town must be close. You hear more, a scream, the crash of steel against stone, a deep, earthy growl. You're running now. Your legs are wasted from the hike. Your shoulders ache from your gear. But the sounds are close now, and up ahead, you see the gauzy orange light looming in the air. With one last push, you round the final bend in the trail, and you see it. Frosthaven, engulfed in flame. Great petals of fire burst from windows and crawl over roofs. People stream from the town's ruined gate, their faces bent in panic. A moment later, you see the object of their terror. A massive creature with 2 legs and 2 hulking arms, covered entirely in thick white fur. 3 gnarled horns crowning its head.
Aldork's raiders!
Cries an elderly porter beside you.
We're doomed! They're stronger than anything else alive! We've come all this way for nothing!
As if to prove the point, the Olgox you've been watching catches a fleeing outposter with one hand and hurls him backward as if he weighed nothing. 10 days you've been hiking. 10 days, and this is what you find. You breathe out a thick plume of foggy air and hoist your weapon high. Time to get to work.
Okay. I like that it's voice acted as well. Apparently, there are... What does it say here? There are... there's an Act 1, Act 2. 35 quests, 130 quests total planned as the campaign develops over time as well. I think it's just crashed. Is it? Or maybe it's just loading. Oh no. No, it's loading.
Aldork's raiders! We're doomed!
Okay. We can WASD to move around. That's that city guard guy. Got our turns up here. You can kind of see the different options we have here, and it kind of shows what it's gonna do as well. I think we've got a specific... Do we have a specific turn order? For each hero, select 2 ability cards. Right click to change the hero standing positions. Oh, okay, so you can... Got a little bit of a choice where you put them if we wanted to. We can only choose 2 ability cards. Okay. So if we did... Do the numbers mean anything? Oh, they do have a... Did that. Draining pincers. That's our 2. That's our initiative. Okay. And this one we could do... There's a lot here to unpack. I feel like if you played the board game of this, you will like probably quickly pick this up, I guess, because there's a lot of knowledge already, I'm guessing. I'm just going to pick 2 of each. And we'll figure it out. I don't know what the higher number means. I don't know if it's better or you want lower numbers, but it's one of those where I'm like, I probably should have done the tutorial. Probably. Okay. Yeah. So initiative is a turn order? Cower defensively. Okay. We continue. After all ability cards have been revealed, increase or decrease your initiative by 10. So we could move it to 57 or 77. Fine. Okay, yeah. So initiative... Presumably the more powerful attacks have higher initiative. You can like change the speed of things as well, so it can run through quicker. So we kind of need to protect those, so we probably should have had more low initiative characters because he's dead already. It's Geminate's turn now. That's cool. So can Geminate move? Do we just... Oh. I guess although we got the higher initiative one, that doesn't matter. Or is it only if we use the lower one? Oh, I don't know. But 1/2 of either card. So you can either move So could we use this one to move? And then attack with both using the knife. Confirm targets. Nice. And we've poisoned them. Then we can end Geminate's turn. Very cool though. Oh, and she's like changed to the other one. Okay. Okay, so we can use like one card to move. Right. It makes sense now. So you kind of want your first card to be the low initiative one, presumably. On your next 6 heals, gain +2. Okay. This one is movement. Then we could attack. Confirm movement. Confirm targets. Okay. Continuous health. We can give one of them the ability. Although we can just skip that because I guess we don't need it right now. We also don't need that. That's fine. End Drifter's turn. And this one gives us a big movement, so we can push them there. Select more waypoints. That's fine. Then we can do it's a backstab, right? There we go. Nice. So we've killed that one. And it's Bone Shaper's turn, so we can push them forward. Don't know what that is. But we can then... Or do you have to stand on it? It was collect 2 or more loot bags, but I don't know how we do that. Oh, we can summon. That's what we're doing. We're summoning a skeleton. Oh, and it takes some health from us. Oh, so you can lose damage, lose a card. Okay. Cool. So it's very... Also, we now pick our next ones of initiative. Okay. So you don't want to just go with your lowest ones because you gotta like spread them out a little bit. Okay. I mean, that one's a really quick one for a bit of movement. You can kind of put in an attack. Do with the Damned Horde one, which we don't want to discard. Okay. Let's see how this goes. So they'll now like probably start attacking us. Oh no, because we get to go first, don't we? So we've now got better initiative. So do we need movement? I don't know if we do actually. Can we attack twice if we don't need movement? So we can summon this one. Anyone so current that's hostile to the party. Okay. Okay, nice. We end their turn. This one we have a little bit of movement, but nowhere to really go. I think we literally let's confirm our action. And we could heal that one. There we go. End the turn. And then it's the Geminate. The Gemini, you can't like hop over, you can't like move over. Also have like no range whatsoever. Oh, there we go. Those work. Okay. Not sure what happens there. We generate some XP, so let's give that ability. Swaps back to the red one. And the bone shaper. Stop being so bunched up. What is this one? There's a lot of like options, I guess. Love the Black River. Yeah, I don't know what's with this one. I think I just picked the wrong card. Oh, there we go. Oh, we can give like a strength buff. There we go. Okay. We can apply poison. Yes. It's kind of just like a tabletop board game. It's a little bit different. Lose one available card or lose 2 discarded cards. Let's lose 2 discarded cards. Oh, and we like say which 2 we want to get rid of. Okay. Is that permanent or is that just for this round? It's bizarre that you can actually choose to receive damage or just not, and like just give up some cards instead. The summons don't really do much though. Like I summoned them and they don't attack, so we didn't get to control them. But yeah, it's very slow. Like there's a lot of consideration. Do we have to rest? No, do we have a... Oh, yeah, we just have to select cards for everyone, don't we? Okay. Kind of getting the hang of it. Not sure. There's a lot of like symbols and a lot of information. Okay, so he actually had a 9 initiative, so he went first. Can inspect as well. Okay. We'll choose to receive damage. Receive damage. Might be able to get some healing done. Maybe. Right. So, so if we choose to move, we can't move that way? We can move that way. We can't, apparently. Select targets. Who would be the targets? Okay, so I think I messed this one up. Can't move. Can't. Oh, you attacked all of my characters. Oh, that's horrendous. Also just does it. out of anyone in range. That backfired. That killed my my summon. Okay. Guess we receive 1 damage, and then we use R to rotate the effect shape. Okay, let's add ourselves some. There we go, some armor, and we can kill that one. Right, yeah, you're wounded. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Move that. I don't know how we loot. Like, it says we can like inspect. Let's remove from the map. If the looting character is a monster, nothing else happens. Do we have the option to loot? Not sure if it's like an ability we have to use or not. Okay. Sometimes it's like confirm ability, and I'm like, what do I need to click to confirm the ability? What are we confirming? I don't know. I don't know what we're confirming. I'm just gonna skip. Or do a heal. It's frustrating, but I'm guessing I... Oh, there we go. We can do that one. Get rid of him as well. Not doing too bad. We can confirm ability again, but I'm not sure. Maybe we just don't need to do the ability. Oh, so if you end turn on the item, you do pick it up. Okay. Okay. Heal with this. That would be good. And summon. Summon the Wraith. Right, and then we pick another 2. So you kind of like, I guess it'll reset the cards and you get to choose again. And you kind of go around in a circle. And then we'll do that. Okay. We can actually put our initiative down to 15 and get ahead of him. Okay. Let's germinate. Yeah, we don't want to... That's why this one was a more complex one, I think, because you can hurt yourself very easily. We can disarm and then we can attack. And kill them. There we go. Never enter a hex occupied by a figure or obstacle. Whoops. I did not do that. Banner Spear's about to die. You're still alive. Shambling skeleton. That's our skeleton. Do we still move around? Like... I don't know. Do we progress this way? So we can choose targets to heal. We're going to choose ourselves. There we go. Might as well loot, pick that up. Joan loots 1 lumber. So we have the shambling skeleton. Oh, you can move it towards the summoner. Okay. And I guess we can come here. I guess we can just skip that as well. Okay. Pretty interesting. It's definitely got a learning curve to it, because it's not like it's, I'm familiar to some degree of like D&D and stuff, but it's kind of like Civ in the sense of like the hexagonal tiles, but then with individual units. If anything, it's a little bit like Gladius, but then board game style, but then with like a Slay the Spire kind of card system. The initiative thing's really cool. So that's really interesting. Okay, so this one we could do. Deadly shot, confirm movement there. Just skip that. That loot up. Okay. Do we just... I guess we can't open the doors right now. We only have one card. Ability card to lose and gain 2 health. Draw and lose a random discarded card. Cost of 1 health, you may redraw the random card once. Okay, so we did a long rest. Like 2 ability cards, I'll choose to rest. Okay. We're gonna rest. You actually don't need to rest. I think you probably do need to rest. We'll do those. Okay. So yeah, I don't know if we... I don't think we can really do anything. Because again, you can't overstep. You can pick up the bags. And just skip that as well. The skeletons just died over time. That's just gonna keep following. Do we go through there? Open door.
You run inside the gate, and the
There's so
breadth
many
of
enemies.
destruction becomes quickly apparent. The town has been sacked. Smoke burns your eyes. What structures still stand are bright with fire, and the rest smolder. Their frames like black torched skeletons. And all about the wreckage howl the Olgoks, celebrating their victory in an unrecognizable language.
Okay. So we have... I don't feel like I've got enough health to take all these out. Maybe we do. Jeez. Confirm movement. Just curse that one. I think we can do mind control. Whoops. Looted some gold though. This does have a steep learning curve, to be honest. There's a steep curve here. It makes sense. Like to some degree, it's implemented quite nicely. But yeah, 8 damage is disgusting. Like what? So we can choose not to. and just discard a card. I guess until you have no cards left. So if you get a big hit like that, you can just be like, no, I'm going to sacrifice a card. Whereas if it's like a little bit of health, you can just leave it. Just take the hit. Okay. Ow. Okay, so that would kill us. So we want to lose another card. I probably shouldn't have moved her. Oh, gosh, she's taking a hit. Okay, so she can only lose a certain amount of cards. We can now get rid of 2 discarded cards, I think. And lose them. Still, it didn't really help that I made myself bleed so much. Okay. You only get 2 heals as well. An ability card to lose. But he gets rid of the bleed at least. Okay. We can do the same. So we could say, well, I'm going to get rid of Hornet Stingers because that really messed us up. And we regen. Right. Okay. Round 6. So we still got these ones to do. She's actually like... Does she have to rest? Does she have to do a long rest now? Very difficult. like this is normal difficulty and I'm like, there's so many enemies here. As I like first mission. I mean, there's a really good like amount of like tactic here because it's like you've got to really think like where you want to go. And you can't step over each other either. So we're just gonna skip that one. There we go. And then this one should be able to move in. We can attack and apply poison. And attack again. There we go. Yeah, it's very interesting. I think for me, early access and £33.50, it's a little bit on the steeper side. But then I would say I don't play too much of this genre. Or at least not this rule set anyway. Like I like Dungeons and Dragons. I've not really played this type. There's so many enemies now. We're just going to take quite a few hits from people for the time being. You can like speed it up so you can have the animation speed go like 5 times actually. Let's hoping our soldiers would come and help. Oh, we are suffering. I wonder if it's permadeath. Okay. We have like no movement. Confirm a bit. What ability? Okay. And then, yeah, there's just nothing we can do with that one. This is an example for me where I can't fault the game. I think the game's pretty cool. I think it's just a little bit slower to my like it's not something that I normally like it's not like Baldur's Gate 3, or not that I was expecting it to be, but like the combat is, I feel like I need to like have prior knowledge, like an encyclopedia and probably a rule book. There's a lot to like take in and absorb. Let's get rid of that one. They're exhausted. What? Did they lose their health? They died? I thought they regened. I thought they... Lack of a... Oh! Oh, so when you run out of ability cards, you're dead. I guess so. Okay. Okay. Not going well. They're about to be exhausted as well. So how are you meant to manage? Is this with resting? Because I just did a rest. Yeah, not too sure with this one. I think, you know, if you're still watching this far, you're probably like, and you're vibing with it, you're probably like, this is probably more up your street. I think for me, I have no idea what I'm doing. It's there's a lot going on. So grants 2, so I could select him, confirm. Then what, I have to move within... Oh, I can then move them. But on my turn. Right, okay. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, there's a lot here. There's a lot. What do you guys think, though? Like... I don't think this fight's gonna go too well for me. This is the first battle. Maybe I should start on easy first. Probably do the tutorial, but then start on easy and get real grip on what's going on. And like I said, we didn't need 4 characters. You could start with 2, but I'm kind of thinking, do the enemies scale based on that? Because otherwise, how do you do this with just 2 characters? I feel like I don't have enough already, and add 4. I feel like everything hits like so much more, and there's so many enemies. Again, it is quite cool that you can kind of set a card to like offset damage. Yeah, we're kind of just getting bullied now. Okay. Let's Mind Spike. I guess we're just gonna have to skip ability. So it's kind of thinking ahead of what you want to do, and then really choosing carefully, I guess, ahead of time, because you don't want to waste the ability that you can't then use. But yeah, I think we're struggling big time with this one. He is performing a long rest. He actually doesn't have too much. Oh, because those cards aren't all discarded, he now has his non-discarded card, like his non-lost cards back. Okay. And go again. Makes sense. Okay. Cool. Well, let me know what you guys think. I'm going to leave it there for this one. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how you guys found this one. And I said it's kind of like this isolated kind of hexagonal board. Like I said, Civ meets XCOM meets Baldur's Gate, but then meets like a Slay the Spire kind of card system kind of thing as well. So it's like a card battler just without having the actual card itself. But you got like the I like the halves, like the upper and the lower, kind of like the two effects. It's very, very cool. I like the design of the classes as well, quite unique, and they all play very differently. But it's one of those where I'm like, I am out of my depth. Definitely need to have a little look first and like see what's going on. This is one of those ones where you have like Google up like next to you while you're doing this. You like figure it out. But oh no, he's exhausted. That's not good. Whoops. Yeah, definitely need Google up next to me to figure this out. But I'm gonna leave it there. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. This was Frosthaven, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.